I changed the DOS prompt on my ex-husband's boss's computer to say something to the effect of Drive C, general failure, deleting contents of Drive C, followed by about 50 lines of a bunch of dots. Oh, and then press any key to abort. It stopped there, but if you did press a key on the keyboard, it would run through that whole sequence again. It was my ex's day off, but he also worked in the same office. It was a small trucking company, and my ex had keys because he was assistant dispatcher to this guy we were playing the prank on. This was back in the early 90s. I'm not sure if Windows had even been released yet. I had helped them set up the computer and some of the functions they needed it for, so I was like their go-to computer expert. The employees thought of this guy as kind of a dick. He had proven how full of himself he was a few days before, when he cornered my ex to say he really liked my ex, because the two of them had superior intelligence, and then went on to insult most of the employees as being dumb because he was their boss. With superior intelligence, he kept saying that I was there trying to keep a straight face. He worked alone in the office on Saturdays, and that was why we chose Saturday to do it. Our phone started ringing about 20 minutes after he went into the office, and we let the answering machine get it. After a while, one of the mechanics pulled up to our house and handed my ex a walkie-talkie. Mr. Superior Intelligence was panicked that he had done something to erase everything on the office computer. He begged me to see if I could fix it. I pretended to have an important thing to do that morning that I would see if I could get out of just for him. Another hour went by, and I showed up there at the office with my ex. We were still married then, in case that hasn't been clear. There was nothing wrong with the computer, but while my ex took him outside to smoke a cigarette and calm down, I clicked the keys and looked concerned. He was very, very, very grateful that I could fix it. He wanted to pay me out of his own pocket so his boss, the owner, would not find out. I'm an asshole, but not so much so that I'd take money from someone to fix a prank. The owner didn't find out, and of course we never told Mr. Superior Intelligence either. He never spouted off again to my ex-husband about how much better and smarter he was than the drivers and others who worked there. My ex-husband is of course no longer in my life, but since I told my sister, we now have a running joke about when one of us makes a dumb mistake. We declare that they must have superior intelligence. Not so much revenge as just showing a guy who was full of himself that he wasn't better than everyone around him.